Today, we got a common question. How do I become a barber? How long does it take? How much does it cost? Where do I do it at? I'm gonna answer all these questions in this video. So let's get into it. Barber school or an apprenticeship? What happens is you're gonna fill out an application. And so once that happens, you submit your application, you pay a fee, and then you commit to a certain amount of hours per week. It's 32 hours a week, and the maximum is 40 hours. That doesn't mean you can't work more hours. It just means that for your program, you're only gonna get credit for 40 hours a week. There's no possible way to shrink down your apprentice program less than 2 years. And you have to be okay with that. For me, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going nowhere, okay? You wanna make sure you're in the right environment, and the next step is you wanna have a trainer with a valid license as a barber, but also a valid shop license. There was a shop license hanging on the wall. This is actually it. Let me see if I can show you the shop license. So this is my trainer's license, and then so I got the tripod on this camera right now. The establishment license, I want that to be valid. I'm gonna go ahead and overlay the states on the screen to let you know if you're currently in a state that allows the apprenticeship program. Some states don't recognize the program, and for me that was the case. I'm from Ohio, and I knew if I wanted to be an apprentice, I couldn't do it there. So I went ahead and made the trip. I bought my one-way ticket. There are some great things about being an apprentice. First of all, you get to truly hop into the barbershop environment and be a barber. There's nothing like it. Not only do you get to, from the garage to the barbershop, jump in and really immerse yourself into this industry, but you also get to get paid. And there's nothing like being a student that gets paid. Okay, now you're gonna get paid an hourly wage or whatever you work out with your trainer. You get a 2-year program. That's a long time. It's gonna take focus and discipline. As a young barber, we're so used to fast results, even when it comes to the haircut, we get reciprocated. That's a big word, reciprocate. We get paid after the cut immediately, you know what I mean? Instant gratitude. But when it comes to this apprentice program, you really gotta ride it out. But to be honest with you, it's been 6 months since I've been here. And it's been the fastest 6 months of my life. I've never grown or learned so much in that short period of time. Now let's get into the barber school cons. So you're gonna pass an exam that's really all about sanitation and nothing about clientele, marketing, taxes, business management, money management. And the reason for that is because they get government funding. Okay, you're still gonna pay that 20 bands for school, and in return you're gonna learn about how to hold the clipper, how to use the guards, how to sanitize, and then pass the exam. Make sure you get past your state board. Yeah, that's all I got for that. And the apprentice program, it is 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. So if you're working 5 days a week, and you got to get 216 classroom hours throughout this 2-year period. And you're going to be filling out something called an OGT. And it looks kind of like this piece of paper right here. It's going to have these graphs. This is just a towel. This is for the towel company or something. But it's going to look just like this. And you have to fill them out yourself. At the end of your program, once you have 18 of these, you'll literally have 18 pieces of paper that are called OJTs. And what all this is, you're tracking how much haircuts you've done. You're tracking how many shaves you've done, like straight razor shaves, how many shampoos. And once you have a certain amount for each one, I can put that on the screen as well, the exact requirements on how many of each. Once it requires 21 total, but once you get to 18, you tally them all up yourself. They're not gonna do it for you, but you tally them up, and then they can apply for you to finish. And then as you go through your next, up to 21, you'll be done. You want people that are willing to let you practice. Luckily for me, I had friends and I had people that trusted me with their hair before I had a barber cape. I don't know why they trusted me. There was guidelines left in their hair all the time. But it gave me that cushion to where I could just go ahead and make it through. I kind of made my own barber school, and it didn't cost me a dime. Actually, after a while, I went from giving like hundreds and hundreds, staying up late nights, not only giving free haircuts, but just trying to learn on YouTube. And that was really my own barber school, and for a lot of people, that is their barber school. So, it's up to you, but to be honest, Barber School is 15 racks. If you can avoid that, then why not?